Hey everybody, this is part 2 of 1987 Topps Baseball. So far we have a nice stack. We have a nice looking box. We have a whole bunch of Win Your Spring Fever Baseball. Don't know really what I'm going to do with that, but they're in every single pack, along with this fantastic looking gum. If you want to eat a piece or buy a piece, I will sell you a disgusting piece of gum. Let's get right into this. This is a 1987 Topps baseball set. The big rookies are Bo Jackson, Barry Bonds, McGuire, Canseco, and Palmeiro. And I went through in part 1, but I'll go through them again here in a second. There are some stained cards. Bo Jackson only has a total of 3,200 that are graded. Come on. 1,100 of those are a 10. Barry Bonds has 13,000 that are graded, and 1,300 of them are 10. Mark McGuire has 9,800 totally graded. Jim Rice, I think, is a all-star. And it's a decent looking card, so I'll keep that guy. Mark McGuire, 9,800 graded, 1,100 are 10s. Don Mattingly, we start out pack 1 with a bang. Nice. I think there's maybe a slight bend, but it looks like a good card. Carlton Fisk is a Hall of Famer. Jeff Reed, Bob, Lou Whitaker, Dave Parker, Mark, Andy, and Greg. Mark McGuire, 9,800 total graded, and 1,100 were a 10. Canseco, 1,000 graded, 160 are a 10. Palmeiro is 5,100 graded, 700 are a 10. Now, as long as I don't get a stained card, well, all-star, but I have him already. As long as I don't get a stained card, then I will be happy. If I get a stained card of one of the big guys, man, that's going to be so disappointing. Bob and Gary, and Brian and Gary and Otis, that's a repeat. Kent, Danny Tartable, Indians leader, Tom, Ozzie, Eric, Enos, Tom, Terry, and Julio Franco. I remember watching this guy. I don't know if he's worth anything, but I sure enjoyed watching him. He had the strangest swing and used to just try to crush the ever-living snot out of the baseball. Remember, this is part 2. Part 2 of the series. Disgusting gum. If you want the disgusting gum, I will sell you the disgusting gum, because I will not touch it, eat it. I want nothing to do with the disgusting gum. Good, nothing on the stain side. So that is good and good. Alright, Mike, Tom, and Mark. And hey, a Roger Clemens All-Star. That looks like a decent card, so good. Scott, and Rick, and Terry, and Steve, and nice Cal Ripken Jr. Good looking card. Good start to part number 2. Nick and George and Carl, Randy, Juan, and a Dwight Gooden. Good and gracious. I like the way that pack is moving. Alright, see, I had to get to the middle of the box before we got to the good stuff. That's what the problem is. Part 1 was not bad. Part 2 is definitely good. Greg is stained. Man, that gum just stains those cards. I mean, not even slightly. Heavy stain. Uh-oh. So remember last one? We got a mark. I wonder if we're going to get some good ones. Yep. Got to repeat good. Repeat. Keep it up with... There should be a Cal Ripken right there. Look at that. Nice. I like when we repeat with the good cards. You can repeat with the good cards all you want, and I will take them every single time. Alright, we still have quite a few. I might have to make a part 3. We still have quite a few wax packs. I am very impressed. 1987. Now, there were a lot of cards that were actually made in 1987. Jose Uribe is stained. And Brian, why are you stained? Come on, Brian. But so far, even though there were a ton of cards produced in 1987, still, I've hit some Hall of Famers, but I have not hit any of the big rookies. Wally Joyner, I wonder if he's got some worth. I remember him, but I don't know if he's worth anything. Jamie Quirk, that's a good name. Dave and nice. George Brett, Hall of Famer. Good looking card. Bill and Neil. Neil's smiling because he knew, man. Well, I am very excited so far. I've enjoyed opening up this pack, this box, and Rick is stained. Good. We didn't hit a big one, so that is great. As long as the big ones are not stained, I am doing well. Phil Scott. Darnell. Giants leaders. Haven't seen. There's the Barry Bonds. Pow! Wow, wow, wow. Looking good, Barry. Record breaker. What did he break? Most consecutive strikeouts. And a Tony Gwynn All-Star. There's a little weirdness right there. Oh, it got pulled up. Tony Gwynn All-Star. Look at that. Didn't work. Gotta put him aside. Carney. John Henry. I go by both John and Henry. Thank you very much. And a Darryl Strawberry. This is the pack. Oh no. I don't know what that is. There's something right there. I will have to look at that. No, Darryl. Mariners leaders. That was an awesome yet disappointing pack at all at the same time. Well, Wally Joyner is stained, so that's a little disappointing. We're kind of running into some really highs and really lows. It's kind of like what today was like. I'm up and I'm down. I'm up and I'm down. Ricky. I don't go by Rick. I go by Ricky. Dave Anderson, Mike, Charlie the Knuckleballer, A. Pete Rose. Be good. Be good, Petey. Petey with the Reds. What a weird time. Dave Parker, Mark, and Andy, and Greg, and that's it. Pete Rose with the Reds. Who would have thought? And I am going to have to do a part 3. Wow, there were a ton of cards in this box. I definitely have my money's worth just by sheerly opening up, Stained, opening up all these packs. Great fun. All right, Kevin. Kevin is not gross. Mitch. Bob. Bob Walk for a pitcher. Alright, give me some... Yeah, I guess I'll keep the All-Star. Give me some good stuff. That's right, Frank, with that smile. Let's go, Rick. I see you, Bill. Come on, Carl. Come on, Carl. Last pack of part 2. Last pack of part 2. I'm running out of room. I have a collection of gum. If anybody wants it, I will not eat it. I will not touch it. I will keep it or throw it away. But I am not going to even attempt to chew the gum. But if you want to buy it, I will certainly sell it to you. And you will be taking your life into your own hands. Ed, Jerry. Hey, Frank is a repeat. And Bill, I saw you again. And Carl, I saw you again. So that was a repeat. Jack, Mark, Mel, Bert, Alan, look at that, Vita Blue. John, that was a nice name, Vita Blue. All right, that's the end of part 3. So I had quite a few cards in part 3. Let me look at these. Todd Worrell, Pete Rose in the Reds uniform, Mariners, Daryl with a question mark. Man, I sure hope that's nothing. Record breaker, there's my Barry Bonds, Giants leader, Kevin Mitchell, Gary Gaddy, Tony Gwynn, the second of the box, Will Clark. I need to double check those guys. George Brett, a Wally Joyner, a nice Cal, a nice Roger Clemens, Dwight Gooden, Cal Ripken, Roger Clemens, Julio Franco because I like him, a nice Don Mattingly, Jim Rice because he is an what is he? Hall of Famer. That's the word I was thinking of. All right, there's part 2. Part 3 coming up. Thanks for watching.